What is up, ladies and gents? We are back. I am the Guitarist 562 and I do video game guides and walkthroughs. And in today's video, I want to talk about grinding for materials in general. If you go to the open world dungeons such as Silius, which is right here, or if you want to go to Shadow Crypt, see these are two different areas, or just any one of them. Kind of like plan in advance what you want to do. Like I usually stack these until I get about 100. And I did about 70 contracts today. I opened up the boxes, but look at the stuff that you get inside. So when you open this, you can have the potential to roll any of this stuff in Korea right now for tier 2 armor, and also for this stuff. Now this rolls into the box itself right now, which is really nice because I've actually got a lot of this stuff and they've made things a lot easier to grind for. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that and just look at that. And it's actually very useful because you can just, like I said, transmutate most of this stuff. And not only that, but you get a lot of materials. Like before I was kind of annoyed because I was always getting this stuff. And in hindsight, it's because it doesn't sell for much. As you can see right here, when you go to sell, when you sell one of these, it sells for 288. Now, when you sell the exact same thing, it only sells for 28,000. Now, the reason that sucks is because as a person who doesn't really like to do too much, effort when it comes to like grinding for Solent, now there's way more reasons to do open world dungeons. Because look, when you go to sell things, I actually was able to grind the open world dungeons to get a lot of these. I had like 20 of the precious marins, but I sold that all for Solent, obviously, because when you look at the marketplace, obviously their value is going to drop. See, like 8, 8.5, 6, and people don't realize it, but like if I were to sell, like, let's say all of these, and let's say the price per unit, it's going to be let's see, about 9 each, then you can make a significant amount of Solent. Let's see, total price. It has to be below 9 because the market value obviously has to be less than what this lowest is or match the current price. So this is what I would realistically make for that amount. Or I can just go ahead and make as much Solent as possible and sell everything. So as you can see, for me, I don't really need all this stuff. I just don't. You know what? I'll keep this because I actually do like that. And this. What else? Don't need this anymore. And I think we're good to go. So sell that too. And look how much money I made. 7.2 million. Don't need this either. And don't need that. And don't need this. So just like that, I just made about 9.3. Look at that. 10 million Solent. Now I'm gonna go and tell you why I don't really need that anymore. Because for me personally, in the auction house, it doesn't sell for enough for me to actually care to want to, list it. Now the second thing is Emirates. You see these? I confuse all of these into one, and look how cheap it is compared to before. If I were to want to fuse this into purples with the other materials, it would have been so expensive. So I'm guessing they did this for free-to-play players so they can compete and actually gear their characters. Because look, now with this, I don't have to use the other materials. I could just use this along with the powder and just craft as many of these accessory stones that I need. Now the big issue is, what am I going to do now for powder? So that's another video that I'm going to come out with, because that's a kind of like something I've been working on for a while, of the best way to maximize getting your powder. To go ahead and do this, I did this earlier with the weapon, and I just got a significant amount of stuff because I butchered myself in getting this to +9, but now I did. But like right here, I'll do it one more time just so you can see for yourself. Precious Stalin. I farmed for all of these. So now this took me about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. So I got 49 basically armor stones. I got these ones since they don't come out in the contracts anymore. It doesn't matter because you could just get them right here. Now, what's really going to be instrumental to the success of your grind is these materials right here. Now, this is something that you're actually going to have to try to farm for, because all of the stuff that you craft or hone is they're competing for that. So now that I know that it's so easy to get these materials, I'm not going to stress too much about getting these on the contract coin merchant, because 1 hour to 2 hours got me that much. All I'm really going to be buying now is probably just the Mystic Keys and probably these, and I may ignore the rest. But other than that, I don't really feel like all of this stuff is viable anymore, because look at how much stuff I have now. 110 of these yellow ones, 24 of the red ones, and 100 of the green ones. And on top of that, I still have a lot of materials left over. So as you can see here, I still have 153 and 124 armor stones. That may not seem like a lot, but it is going to be a lot, especially when you can have multiple builds. I'm thinking this is what it's for, is that you can actually start to have multiple gear sets now that you could just go ahead and grind for whatever you need. But that's pretty much it for today's video. I really enjoyed the fact that you can actually grind on one character. That they really want you to focus on one character, which is awesome, because I just don't see the justification of playing on my alts as much anymore. Yeah, they were cool at the beginning. They're probably going to be something of a play first, second, and maybe third month, but after that, you really don't need them, because most of the stuff in contracts and everything you don't really need to do as much anymore because of the open world dungeons. Because as you can see, we're going to move over to the contract vendor over here, so you can see the kind of stuff that you get from the contract merchants in Korea. I know it's a little different in Amazon right now, because they were showing you a significant amount of armor stones, but like all this stuff, you get like 60 of these or whatever, but it's not even a lot, honestly. Like, I would much rather probably go for these now. So the importance of a lot of these materials has completely changed. So the contracts, the way you do them, are different now. And even then, I don't even really craft as much anymore, because you could just go ahead and farm for the things that you need. I know that's lots of information to take in, but I just want to make sure that you guys aren't falling behind with any of the information moving forward. So that's pretty much it. Again, like I said, for today's video, again, the giveaways for Saturday, subscribe to the channel and join the Discord, because I will probably have it hosted inside the Discord or live. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, stay blessed.